Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. I am once again in Nepal, in Pokhara, Nepal. This is the third time that I'm recording this because two previous times I made mistakes, technical mistakes. So anyway, let's hope it goes well this time. So today I want to talk about a comment that I made on Reddit. Now, Reddit is a social media platform, and I would advise every single person on earth not to go on this platform. It is a cesspool. Do not go on this platform. If you have young children, do not let them go on here. Impressionable children, do not let them go on here because I think Reddit should, if I had the power, I would ban Reddit. So I'm on Reddit because I need content for my channel, and so I like to be on social media platforms because I can engage with people, see what people are talking about, see what event is happening in the world, and start conversations, etc. Anyway, so today I was on this one subreddit. I'll put the image up. So this is the image. So this is because South Africa just had an election. And so this R down south is a subreddit on Reddit. And what I've noticed on Reddit is that all the South African subreddits that I've come across, they are all pro-DA, pro-Democratic Alliance. Why this is so, I don't know. I've searched for other like pro-MK or pro-ANC or whatever subreddits, but I just cannot find them. So they're all very pro-DA. So anyway, so this one, this is the comment. So this person said, this person is psychiatrial. This person said, I wonder how many generations need to die out before skin color becomes an irrelevant topic. Imagine the possibilities if this country acted as one human race to improve all aspects for everyone living here. And if you see there, that person got 10 upvotes. Of course, this was last week. By now, it's probably way more. But when I made a screenshot, took a screenshot of this is how it was. So it makes sense because that this person got good upvotes because it's a good question. How many generations is it going to take before skin color becomes an irrelevant topic in South Africa? And it's also very, it needs to be upvoted if this country could eventually act as one race and to improve aspects for all living here. So this was my comment. RSA for those who don't know stands for the Republic of South Africa. RSA is an African country. So preferred skin color is not always going to be an issue, but race will be the issue. So only black and colored are going to matter. So as you can see, there's a -1 there. That means someone downvoted my comment, which means they don't agree with maybe one thing that I said there, everything I said there, or maybe they just don't like me. Could be anything. Again, today it's already -300 and something because people either don't like the fact that RSA is an African country, which it is. I don't know what country they think it is because it's not a European country, it's not an American country, it's not a Southeast Asian country, an Asian country. Just by location, you know, it's on the continent of Africa, it's an African country. Forget about culture or the majority or whatever, just where it is. Geographically speaking, it's an African country, so maybe some people didn't like that. And maybe they didn't like the fact that I said, so preferred skin color is not always going to be an issue. Okay, Because if you know South Africa, we have many people with many different skin colors. Even within one race, the skin colors differ. So what I'm saying is, in the future, I don't think that they're going to be basing, the fight is going to be between colors of skin, because you've got black people who are very, very dark, some who are more brown, and some who are very fair. Colored population, same thing. Whites, same thing. I know white people who are darker skin than me, they're more olive skin than me. Okay, so the skin color, and also now we all mix so much that skin color is eventually not going to be an issue. Of course, people don't like that. Maybe that's why they don't vote it. They don't vote it. They don't like to think that skin color is never going to be an issue. And I said, but race will be the issue. Okay, because we have many races. So for me, I'm saying the issues are not going to be color of skin, but it's going to be race, because you've got the black race, the white race, the Indian race, the Chinese race, the colored race. There's many races in South Africa, so I feel the issues are going to be amongst the races. And my opinion is that only black and coloreds in this issue are going to matter. And why I say this is because coloreds are indigenous. We were there first, then everybody came in. Blacks are the majority, and it is Africa, and they conquered most of South Africa. So that also makes sense. They are also the majority. White people are not even featuring because they are such a minority that it's not, like they're just there, okay? Of course, they try to be more relevant. Sorry that I'm saying this, but it's things that people don't want to say out loud, but that's just a fact. The fight is going to be between the black race and the colored race. Everybody else is just going to be around there, the Chinese, the Indians, all the other, they're just going to be there, but they're not going to matter. So if so many people have downvoted what I'm saying, I can just deduce that South Africa, as far as they're concerned, is not an African country. That they do want skin color to be an issue and they don't want race to be an issue. Or that they think race is never going to be an issue. Or that they don't think that blacks and coloreds would matter. Although we know blacks are the majority and coloreds are the indigenous, so why they wouldn't matter, I don't understand. Or it could be because they are pro-DA. And because they are pro-DA, the demographic for DA is predominantly white. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, that DA is predominantly white, but if you can look at the stats, that's just a fact. It is just a fact, whether you like it or not. And I'm not saying it's wrong that they are predominantly white. It's just what it is. And I know the policies of the DA. It's very pro-white kind of policies, okay? And on top of it, it is elitist type of policies. Like, I mean, doing away with minimum wage, like, that's an elitist policy. I mean, why, we are such a poor country, why would you even think about that? But anyway, so this is just what I wanted to say about this. And like I said, the reason I go, I'm telling you, do not go on these sites. The reason I go there, because I need it for my content. And because I need to do this, because I find people don't talk, well, especially in my circle. I don't have anyone I can talk to. My brother died. He was the only person I could really talk any subject. I could talk with him on any subject. So also I feel why I'm saying don't let your children go on here, because maybe you have children like me who they don't have anyone to talk to, because the things that are important to some of us are really not important to the next person. And so they go online, and online there is a specific narrative that is always being pushed. Like, example, this subreddit, they don't say they're pro DA, but they are. If you go through all their comments, you can see that. Same with all the other South African subreddits. And a lot of the things they say on there doesn't make sense, but you cannot criticize or go against it, like as you can see here. Like, I get downvoted for stating my opinion. And so if when you are a young person and you go on here, I think it must be very confusing because you are already not secure in or confident in your ideologies or your thoughts about things, and it becomes very confusing for you. So yeah, for some people, for some of us, life is very lonely. Very, because some of us think a little bit deeper than others. And so we go to the internet, and then when you're on the internet, it's very bad, especially if you're a young person. And I know, and that is why I go on these in these platforms, so that I can see who are these people who get what do you call it? People gang up on them just because they say something. Although what they're saying, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, but because it goes against the narrative of what the subreddit is about, they get there's this mess ganging up on them. And then they become very isolated. So that's why I go in there and I try to find these people and talk to them. So anyway, for all of you out there who are like me and like all these other people, have a good day and don't worry, you're not alone. Cheers.